Լսի տղա ջան, ոչ ոք իրավունք չունի մտնի ես տուն, ինձ թարսնա յար համարի
Հայ մամ ջան, ես հեռու եմ մնում, ինքնա տզի պես կպելու պոկ չի գալիս, ինչ անեմ։
Հարցրու,
Աղբորիցդ տեղյակ ես վիճակը ոնց է։
Գրիշի, ինչ ա եղել։ Մամուր են բժիշկներ ումից կարան մի բան իմանամ։ Ասում են շատ ծանր վիճ։
Բայց քեզ ով է խնդրել ինձ համար տեղեր բերես։
Այսինքն, Փաստորեն ես այն օրն եմ ընկել ու ինչ-որ մեկը
Avo, with his lies and intrigues, thought he was in control of everything. But the terrible tragedy that occurred at the hospital in Manen's irreversible loss will shatter the empire he built within seconds. I know all the dark secrets of this family very well, and believe me, the coming revenge is so inevitable that none of the traitors will be able to escape or hide. To come into the dark sides of these developments, I am extremely curious to know from which city or corner of the planet you are watching me right now. Be sure to write about it in the comments, because I personally read all your posts and gladly reply to each of you, feeling the warm breath of our beloved audience. All those fake smiles and hypocrisy with which real malice has been concealed for so long have long since exhausted themselves. When the truth of the brothers' brutal murder came to light, it became clear that it was the closest person who stabbed him in the back. What happened to Manon was not an ordinary accident, but a calculated blow aimed at breaking her will and depriving her of a future. However, those who think this will remain without consequences are mistaken. Grandpa, who is taking all this hard, is no longer going to remain silent. His cold gaze and mysterious silence are a dangerous warning, to be followed by a devastating storm. Avo and his accomplices are still desperately trying to save the situation, but the ground is already burning under their feet. In the cold corridors of the hospital, the shadow of an unsolved murder from the past is now wandering unnoticed, and it is that very shadow that will reveal everything. And Ivristus, and realizes the full bitterness of the loss, she will remember the details of the last conversation and point out the real murderer. Grandpa will draw his weapon without hesitation, approach the criminal, and looking straight into their eyes, pull the trigger at the very moment they try to smile. If you don't want to miss the climax of this tension, and want to be the first to know whose face Grandpa's final shot will be aimed at, hit the subscribe button right now. Be sure to write your opinion in the comments on who you think deserves this punishment, so that in the next video we can check the accuracy of your assumptions together.